Hey everyone, Kyle once again. Welcome back to another video and back to another DVD update. Got some decent sized films right here. But first, let's start off with let's get right down to it. I should say. Don't want to waste any time boring everybody, but first off, I got 4 out of 5 volumes, which. First of all, I don't understand why can't they just release, this in an all-in-one complete series, though. We have to get these separate, though. But anyway, but I don't get it though. But this is four of 5 volumes of a show that me and my brother grew up watching. Of course, probably a lot of people who grew up watching this series, and it's considered one of the best superhero cartoons, especially from the '90s, and that is of X-Men. X-Men the animated series. So yeah, 4 out of 5. So I got volumes 1, 3, 4, and 5. So I'll have to get volume 2 though. But 1, 3, 4, and then 5. But yeah, I love the X-Men animated series. My brother grew up watching it, and especially when it's the one of the most memorable cartoon themes. Da-da-da-da-da. Which, speaking of, yeah, that's what they used in Doctor Strange. What Danny Elfman did in Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness, when Professor Charles Xavier, Patrick Stewart comes in, and you have the X-Men theme playing. That's what I said. That was one thing I give credit to. Like some of the costumes were dead on accurate. Like with Ashton Mount's Black Bolt, the costume was dead on accurate. And yes, even Patrick Stewart's from the '90s cartoon was even dead on accurate. Because Patrick Stewart had the same green suit, even the blue and black tie he had, even in the yellow chair. Complete straight out of the '90s cartoon of Professor X. So that's one. I did say that was one positive thing I did say. Yeah. So some of the costumes are dead on. Even Captain Carter, Peggy Carter from the What If cartoon that came out like last year. What If? Even she was very accurate. The costume was. So I did give one part that was one, even though I did not, as much as I did not like Doctor Strange. Which, speaking of, I'll have it right here. Speaking of, Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness. Why do I get this? Because for the collection. That's the thing. A lot of times when I have franchises, I can't complete things without completing the collection. So yeah. Well, yeah, I even got Spider-Man No Way Home and what was the other one? I forgot though, but. Like I say, for the collection. That's all. That's nothing more. But yeah, speaking of Doctor Strange, yeah, the Multiverse of Madness. But I did say, like I said, as much as I ranted on it, and I did not like it, but I did have some positive things about it. Okay. But I was like I said, the costumes, like with Professor X, Captain Carter from What If, and Black Bolt's costume, even Reed Richards, John Krasinski from the who played him in the Fantastic Four in this movie. Even the costume looked cool. So yeah, there was one positive to say. As much as I didn't like this, you can go back to my rant on it though. But I did have some positive things I said about it. But anyway, I was getting back to the X-Men cartoon series. I have to get volume 2 though. But as I said, you can. Since Fox is owned by Disney now, why can't they just release this in a whole complete series, one big box set? It's not like Disney isn't broke or anything. They get their lazy ass off and just bring some old Disney things that on the complete sets. But anyway, but more of the movies. I got we'll speak about. I got Doctor Strange, but also I got film with stars Robert De Niro and Robin Williams, may he rest in peace. Awakenings. It says based on a true story. Yeah, and it also got John Hurt, another actor who's now passed away, from Chud, Cat People, Home Alone, of course. John Hurt, Penelope Ann Miller from Kindergarten Cop and The Relic, and then also Max von Sydow. Even he's in this, and it's directed by Penny Marshall. You know, the sister of Gary Marshall. She directed this, which I have not seen, so I'm interested because I like both actors, and Rob Williams, who I always adored and enjoyed. May he rest in peace. So, for basically for the films with Robin Williams. So, Awakenings. Next is another one from what year? Forget. Was it? It looks like I think 1984. I think it was, yeah, 84. And that was another Oscar-winning movie. And that is of Amadeus, the director's cut, the two-disc special edition. Amadeus, or the film the film is about Mozart, or his full name, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. The star is Tom. He's played by Tom Hoos. Mispronounced the name. F. Murray Abraham, which he won his Oscar for this movie. F. Murray Abraham, which I've seen him also in other films, including Last Action Hero, which that was the first film I saw with F. Murray Abraham growing up, you know. Jeffrey Jones is in this, you know, the principal from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Beetlejuice, even Howard the Duck, yeah. Which, as I mentioned before about Jeffrey Jones, you know, freaking he's a pedophile now. But yeah, but Amadeus, that's his middle name. And some of the recent new movies, which this one came out in 2014, but also enjoy this actor. All Is Lost, starring Robert Redford. Which is a film that got a lot of praise. All these praises I got right here, calling it a masterpiece, a triumph. Robert Redford gives a career best performance, a maleficent, visceral performance, a thrilling, pulse-racing adventure. Redford gives performance of his life, breathtaking, excitedly, 4 stars. And on the back of here, S.G. Chandler's film is a tour de force of acting and filmmaking, gripping and adventurous. Grade A. Redford's performance is powerful, dazzling, cinema at its purest. Redford is triumphant. Yeah, so yeah, this is a film where he's all alone on his boat and has hailed this big, huge store in the middle of the ocean. But I enjoyed Robert Redford as an actor, so a lot of praise for this. I'll be sure to give that a watch sometime later. Next is a film that came out, another one that was from 2019. That came out in 2019. And that is the sci-fi thriller Captive State. Stars John Goodman and Vera Farmiga. Vera Farmiga from the Conjuring movies. And stars also Ashton Sanders. I think that's him right here from the movie Moonlight. But John Goodman, another actor I always enjoyed. I haven't seen. So I think it's directed by Rupert Watt, who I think he directed. What movie directed? Did he direct the first of the rebooted Planet of the Apes? I forget. He might have. But Captive State. And lastly, the film that came out this year, it was a big, huge flop, though, but I heard a lot of good things about it, but I'll be sure to give this a review, though, and that is of The Northmen. Be sure to give this a review. The Northmen, starring Alexander Skarsgård, Nicole Kidman, Anna Taylor-Joy, Claes Bang, Ethan Hawke, Willem Dafoe, and Bjork. This one, another film got another praise for, and like back of here, was given 5 stars. So it may have got the praise though, but it didn't make money though. It was a huge flop. But I'll be sure to give this a review. Curious about this. Even my dad was he heard this one. But decent actors, especially like Willem Dafoe, Ethan Hawke, Nicole Kidman. And that's about it for this set of DVDs. So yeah, the 4 of the 5 volumes of the X-Men animated series. Yes, even Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness. Yeah. The Northmen, Captive State, All Is Lost, Amadeus, and then of Awakenings. So another decent size right here for this video. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next upcoming video, and we'll see you all next time. Later.